Welcome back from the coffee break. Council, shall we continue, please?
Mr. Chair, we may continue. Mr. Usher, can the witness be brought in, please? Good afternoon, Madam Witness, and welcome back from the break. In the last session, you told us about the press conference that was held at the residence of Ousseynou Dabo at Keraba Avenue. You also told the Commission how PIU officers beat on people who went out on Keraba Avenue on that said day. You also told the Commission about the Kalama Revolution and how it was started and operated. You told the Commission about the order that was given to taxi drivers not to carry persons who attended court sittings of Ousseynou Dabo and others. Taxi driver la ning morkotengol la puru ikana mol samba meni alon ko ikata Ousseynou Dabo na do kotengol la kiti on kata mabe. You also told the Commission how people then had to walk from the courthouse at Independence Drive all the way to Bond Road Junction. And ya fo mole jam fananko mol nata na Kenya men katam isingola kabo banjul kiti bumbaro kanafo embedi ba kan warante Johnson o ikafme Bond Road. You also told the Commission how you were arrested and beaten by a PIU officer from the CFO area until the PIU office headquarters. And ya for Commission of Anajang wato men na parado natana inokang ay busa ay lipa kabo moto wafi dinkira de kafme CFO kata fo paral fangol la kordaba nyinto. You also told the Commission how you were slapped on your eyes by PIU officers at the gate of the PIU headquarters. Nunganin kabi ya fo Commission of Anajo kabri ye bondi mo moto wafi dinkira ro para nyinga ay dembu ay samba fo paral la korda bonda bato je paral dol narana e tamobusa je. Then we took the break after you had told us about how a PIU officer opened tear gas on you and others in a small room in the PIU headquarters. Andung hanin kabi ko ya fo Commission fana kabring tat altara fo aldunda PIU law campaign kono ye dundi bungo do kono je andungo bungo nyin do kono je para do nata je me ya lonko anata na tia gas wota aya fetande alfi o bundo nyin kono je para law sansamba nyin kono je. We may continue from that point. Silansa ta kaboto ilora damendo wole mo para law korda ba nyin kono je to mala men para nata dunda alfi o bungo nyin kono je ay gaso fetande alfi je. Can you tell the Commission how many persons were in that room when the tear gas was opened? Silang hanin kabi ho isafo no Commission o bungo nyin kono je altol mo jelle tarta no maberi mo bungo nyin kono je wato men yo gaso nyin ta ya fetande alfi je o bungo nyin kono. Asiata le katu bungo nyin kono mon mumbiye o bungo nyin afatale.
Well, we were many because the room was already filled up with people who were inside there.
Can you tell this Commission the category of people who were in the room? bungo nyin kono je foi sa fono commission hani kabi o mo façon sifa nyaadi lelbe bungo nyin kono je bang
yentel muta ko yemol sindi duma.
Well, we were the people who were arrested, and when we went there, we were made to sit down on the floor.
For clarification, were there men in the room?
Yes, men and women. We were all made to sit down and stretch our legs.
Were there children in the room?
Honey.
No.
Ye bring bo bungo fate dol mumuta yolle samba o bundo kono.
Well, when this room was filled up where we were sitting down, the rest who were also arrested were taken into another room.
Bring ya jako molto kunno la janto sai natana mul bufintindi.
When they saw that we cannot all fit into that room, some were taken out.
Ye mol samba parala la bunto jana.
Some were taken into in fact, the sleeping quarters of some paramilitary officers.
Bring ye mol samba jeto.
When people were taken into those rooms,
bring yalonko sign, batu sign al tuya.
Then they said to us that that's where we are going to remain.
Inata keol bundiye.
And later they came to separate the men from us.
Yol samba Makati.
And they were taken to Makati.
Keol dol bije wol baramatale.
Some men were there who were already injured.
Wol baramatale.
Yes, they were injured.
At this point, how many women stayed behind at the PI unit?
We were 5 who remained there.
Do you remember their names?
Kadi bijele.
Kadi was there.
Kadi Samate.
Kadi Samate.
If you cannot remember, it does not matter. However, you've mentioned that a Kadi Samate was there.
And someone also called Lily Bojang.
In the case of Kadi Samate, can you tell us the conditions under which she was held?
Kadi Samate atebe mol kono.
Yes, Kadi was among the people.
Biring paral nata.
When the paras came,
ate flago drona muda.
She was
holding a banner.
She was holding a banner. The small one, which was in her hand. She didn't do anything. She was just holding this small banner. When they came and were arresting people, she ran and in fact hid herself in the big gutter which was around the Westfield Road. But the person who went after her there,
because
that person really tortured her, because as she was explaining it later, it showed that she was really maltreated. That really troubled her. And now, when we came, the police came. They said they are there to take statements from people. There was one police lady. That woman. In fact, it was that woman who took my statement. When she came, she took my statement. She questioned me, and I said to her, no. She said to me, I want to tell you one thing. If they ask you, if they ask you that whether you are using a weapon or you took something to fight with, just tell them that you didn't use any object to fight. I said to her, well, I didn't take anything. I didn't use any object to fight.
Madam Witness, do you know the name of this particular officer?
Sedo nying officer nying bada nying poli nying sarabili sila ya tolo na ba?
Muso nying akonto mu jopleti bare ma nyina talal.
The lady's show name is Job, but I cannot remember the name.
Did she take all the statements of the women that were detained?
Oh, musol men bebe Morocco no jay bela kuma ko tala bang safero to bang.
Wa muso nying
That lady,
biro nato natan telea.
when she came to me.
Say police musdol tayol samba ne musdol ya pro le fanaye dia.
Some other police women went to the other women to take up their statements.
Can you tell the commission what happened after your statements were taken?
Silang fo isa fo no commission hani kabi munena na ke birin ya la kuma kangota safero.
Kabirin ye mola kuma kangota safero la.
After they took up our statements,
Watu mbalo be nyama kwendi mikamba kele.
at that instant I was feeling serious pain on my body.
Saying
Now,
biring yo binata bire mola statement ta foi pareta.
after they wrote down our statements until they were ready,
The next day
the following day,
sutolam
it was at night.
be siri.
We were sitting down.
But after na feel ko be lafta boilale.
After some time, I felt that I was about to fall down.
Fo biring ninga larang soto nga larang fenketeng nga sponjo mimi.
Then I decided to use my hand to to rub on the sponge on the mattress.
Nata na la bar biringa larong mfengeta.
I decided to lie down.
Mambo fenkalama.
So when I lied down, I became unconscious.
Nata mol samba eko ye mol samba bundulo kono.
So they took us to another room.
Doctor role biye.
There was a doctor in that room.
O doctor roing I dripo fix ni.
That doctor decided to fix drips for me.
Bira I fix ni or bar birim bulte nyamel biringa nyapeta dripo kan komba bondela.
After he fixed that drip on me, later on I became conscious. I woke up. Then I wanted to remove the drips from my body.
Anata fonyoko akoy ko abulang be ma akoy kan.
Then he told me, leave it there. I'm just helping you.
Akoy ko fenteni drip so akoy tebe ma akoy kan.
Then he told me, there is nothing wrong about these drips I have fixed for you. I just want to help you.
Silang nata na dripo bula bantaro aya bondi.
Then I left it on me. Then after it was completely, when the drips were finished, then he removed it from my body.
Biring kabiring kabiri drip so imboni.
When it was removed, the drips,
Akonyo ko mintole kidi minka ko baro belem.
then he asked me, where are you feeling the pain? I told him that it is every part of my body that is paining.
Madam Witness, do you know the name of the doctor that was attending to you?
Hani.
No.
Katunjara lani.
Because that doctor,
Kabirimbe je.
when I was there,
Nata na kuroje.
then I saw my period.
Atele patsanyo.
He bought pads for me.
You may continue.
And then
Time.
Now,
Biye.
after some time,
Yemundi na prestamon.
what they gave me was paracetamol. That's what I was drinking.
Nata na bur sifado fanan nate na.
Later on, they brought another type of medication.
Griyo nate konko ngai nan bi guti be nyabena.
And they told me to be drinking that one at night time I should drink 1 tablet.
Griyo boro nate kendo yakodi ngamata nga fay.
When they gave me those tablets, after the man left, I decided to throw them away.
Sai bolu ku wato sita.
Now when it was time to wash the basins in the morning,
Sai biri ko molet ya bolu ku wala.
they asked us to go and wash up the basins.
Ngata nintata.
We go, and after going,
Nintata jitu.
when we go there,
Ila fonkolo, ila karerol, anila bolol.
there are cooking pots and basins.
Boli balde.
The big basins,
Aini sile waro.
They are big as the size she's showing.
Sai ko molioku.
They said that we should wash those basins.
Sela molkolku.
And it was, we washed those basins.
May I just take you back a bit? Is it correct to say that you collapsed because of the beatings you had received?
Yes,
yes.
And that they had no option but to give you treatment because you did collapse in their hands.
Yes.
And you're now telling this commission that besides the fact that you had collapsed, you were now ordered to wash dishes.
Andung hani kabi lafta kafo commission hani kabi birinta ra fo itara icherude imantra ifambulu fo itara ifansoro inata na mun de wala kele wala nyi puriyeta yeta boli kola
kabirinta ta yentella ka bolol biku.
So since the day we went there, we are the people who washed their basins.
And this was not only ordered for you, but the other 4 women that were detained as well.
And nyin kangonyi ye mendila dan pura leta yeta boli kola manke de dam dron kunnodo ido kotangol mon musunanu.
Yes, all of the women.
And when I say dishes, they were not ordinary dishes.
They were basins and they are cooking pots and other objects.
If I may refer to them as heavy-duty cooking utensils.
Yes.
Are you telling this commission that the PIU officers did not consider your health at that point?
No.
Yes, they didn't care. Because there was one man, I forgot his name. He knew my father.
And
there was another female police officer. That person also, when she closed from Ajita Dokuala. After, when she observed how things were going, some people were seriously angry. Then she decided to calm down. If I remember properly, her name is Fatoumata Balde. Now that lady, when she goes out, she will buy chicken and keep it and hide it. And when she comes in, she will bring it for us.
Madam Witness, this said Fatoumata Balde. Was she a PIU officer?
Fatoumata Balde, parala.
Yes, yes.
You may continue.
And then?
Sign. Now? So she's the person who helps us. She buys this chicken outside and brings it to us. We eat it. There was another a female para officer. If I can remember, her name is Maitamba. I think they were 2 in number. Imoflo Beto Maitamba. But I think both of them are called Maitamba. Now the other one,
police station
that one lives from the Serekunda police station.
If you don't remember, it doesn't matter. You may continue.
That lady.
Yalo ntebe doku wala sa intela doku mba nyantale pour ka
What she tells us is that I am doing a service, I am doing a job, and I should do my job accordingly. That female police officer, she came to our room at night. When she came there at night, she said she wanted to talk to me. I asked her, what do you want to talk to me about? She said, no, come out and stand here so that we can discuss. I went out and I said to her, yes. Then when we went out, she asked me about you people who are in this problem. Is Usenu Dabo part of this problem? When she just told me that, I shouted on her and I told her that if you don't know what to talk about, go and look after your business. Now, the other Maimuna, that one, that person gave us a lot of problems at the PIU. That one said that if some others tell her that they want to visit the restroom, she will tell them, don't call me again. If you call me again, you will know what's going on. Now, if somebody wants to visit the restroom, they will say that we want to visit the restroom. If sometimes they wish they will take us right behind. At night time, they take us inside. They take us into the room which is inside the building. And in that room, you have para officers who spend the night in that room.
Sorry, Madam Mistress, you are telling us that when you want to use the restroom, at some times they would take you to a room where other paramilitaries stay.
That happens at night.
Thank you.
During the daytime, anybody who wants to visit the restroom, they will take you out of the room and go behind the building. But the paras who occupied all that area, those people, if people go out and go into the restroom, they keep on insulting us. When they insult, we just bend our heads, go and do what we are doing, and come back into the room.
Sorry, Madam Witness. Just to clarify for the Commission, is it correct to say that the rooms you were taken to use the restrooms were occupied by male PIU officers?
Yes, it's inside the room, just like a place like this big parlor. Then you have a restroom around there. At night, that's where they take us.
So then the male PIU officers would be in the same room where you would be taken to use the restroom.
Yes, yes.
Do you know if they were able to see you? No. They don't see us when you are in the room. Yes, when you are in the room, in the restroom, they don't see you.
Sign bidding kabiring mula korta wato sita.
When it was time to go to the court.
Sorry, Madam Witness, before we get to that point. Can you tell the commission the type of food you were given whilst in detention?
Isa fono commission haninka bi wato men albe Morocco no je kan do mor sifa nyaadi le di Allah.
The type of food they provide for us, I cannot say that. Because that food, they bring 2 basins. When they bring it, if you look at it, the para ladies there, their basin is always the one on top, and the one below is the basin for us. As for me personally, if I see that the food has arrived, I will always change the basin. I will take the one on top and put it below. And now, when we change the basins and put the top one below, but if you open the basin itself, no.
So you're telling this commission that the food that was provided was of a very bad quality?
Amunte kamen fo commission wala ngindiko do moro nyi kamen nati ali wato men abe Morocco no je do mor le me yalon ko amam beteya.
No, it was not good.
Were you able to eat it?
We
can't eat it. Sometimes, when you open the basin and look at the food itself, people will always retreat and go and sit down. There was one old woman who was also arrested. That lady, when we reached the PIU, she doesn't even taste the food. She doesn't eat it.
Can you also tell the commission whether you were allowed to shower and clean yourselves?
For Hanisabi, for his phone commission for Ikasilo dialabam Puri Kubang and Yefan Seneandibang.
Ni natar mo lafta talo jonkondo jana pour kuola molkata o jonkondo to bante jana gata woldo.
If you want to take bath, you have to go outside to the other restroom which is outside. That's where we always take a bath.
Madam Witness, at this point, did your family know that you were detained at the PIU headquarters in Kanifing?
Sedo fokabula kata futa temboro fo alla family lo wen kala dimbayal ya londe ban ko albe Morocco no PIU para lo dingila ba
na family mo malum bedame.
Our family members didn't know where we were located. None of them knows our location.
Folumina nata kitiola Kanifing.
Until the day we went to Kanifing court.
Madam Witness, can you tell the commission how many days you were detained before taken to court?
Sedo haninka bi fo isa fono commission ay aleti ligel ta Morocco no janni bal sambal kitio nyati limola.
Kamera fo tili sei bang ha tili sei.
I think it might be 8 days.
Can you continue to tell us when you were taken to court?
Silantende ya fo commission haninka bi biri natana samba kitio la muneketa.
Tili sei inatana mul samba kitudula.
After 8 days we were taken to court.
Biri mul samba kitudula.
When we went to court, my elder brother,
Lamin Dahaba,
when he saw me, he came near me, but the para officer said no, he shouldn't come near me. He cried.
Akumbota.
He cried when he was stopped from coming near me.
Nkaiko.
I said to him,
Dingol besuo kono.
the children are at home.
Ye hakilo tu dingol do.
Take care of them.
Akonye ha nkaiko.
He said yes, and I said to him also,
Dingol.
my children,
Ye buta.
take care of them.
Ye hakilo tu nieto.
Always keep your mind on them.
Akumbota ko tekel.
He cried again.
Kabiri ye multata.
After all that,
Kabiri multata kiti la kote.
when we went to the court another day,
Sorry, Madam Witness.
Yeah, do imasa.
I would like to ask a few questions before we get to the other day. On the first day that you were taken to the court, were you informed of the offenses you were charged with?
Fo ye tumirol meng ya dengal kangoda fo ye falien nembang.
Hai ya formulele.
yes, they told us.
Were you served with a charge sheet?
Fo tumiri kaito nying famo ya tala ya dungal bulo kono bang.
Hani.
No.
Were you allowed to have legal representation on that day?
Fo ye silo dia lalabang puru moye lo ale ba membe kala lawyer ti bang ulungo nyinna.
Ha.
Yes,
Loyal biye.
there were lawyers.
Can you tell the commission what happened?
Silang afo commission ye muneketa kotenke.
Kabiring mtata kiti dula.
When we were at the courthouse,